Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is week 4. I'm gonna do it a little different today because it's been a long day for me, and I want to journal um, in silence for a bit. But I will be writing down the questions for you guys. All right, so this is week 4, and this week is trust, surrender, and alignment. Okay. So if you're watching this right now, write in the comments, I allow life to work for me. So say it to yourself. I allow life to work for me. And feel free to write I affirm, or you could write I allow life to work for me in the chat, in the comments as well. All right. So we're going to start with our first question. So get your journal out. I have a board here. Let me see if you guys can see. All right. First question we have here. Let me make sure that you guys can see it real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let's move it that way. All right. All right. So the first question is, what am I trying to control that I can release? So again, I'm doing this different today because I'm a little tired. I'm going to do this today, but I'm going to do this in my bed. And it requires me to do a lot of thinking. So I'll be writing this in my journal as well in my bed. It's been a long day. So what am I trying to control that I can release? That's your first question. Your second question is, what signs have I been ignoring? What signs have I been ignoring? Okay. All right. So the next question that we'll be putting in our journal . What does trust feel like in my body when I allow myself to be soft? What does trust feel like in my body when I allow myself to be soft? What does trust feel like in my body when I allow myself to be soft? All right. You're just going to have to pause and write down those questions. What patterns dissolve when I choose to trust the process. What patterns dissolve when I choose to trust the process? What patterns dissolve when I choose to trust the process? Okay. Next question. What does it look like when I choose to let go? Oh, and let life flow. And let life flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. What does it look like when I choose to let go and let life flow? Okay. And our next question. Where in my life am I being invited to surrender? Not because I failed, but because I've grown. Where in my life am I being invited to surrender? Not because I failed, but because I've grown. All right. And next question. How can I practice trusting my intuition deeply without second guessing. How can I practice trusting my intuition deeply without second guessing? How can I practice trusting my intuition deeply without second guessing? Okay. Now, I do want to say this. Um, I got this out of the Instant Millionaire book. So this is the excerpt. The key to leading a truly successful life is to live life each day to the fullest by doing exactly what you would be doing if this was your last day on earth. Find something that you love doing that you would do even if you were a millionaire many times over, and put your whole body and soul into excelling at that endeavor. In this way, there is no such thing as work to be done. You'll love every single minute of your life. So I thought that excerpt was important. When I was reading that book, that part like really grabbed my attention. I'm like, if I was a millionaire today, hold up, when I be a millionaire, what am I going to enjoy doing? Like, so think about what you enjoy doing. Like it don't feel like work to you. It doesn't feel like a big task. So what will you be doing to live your life to the fullest? Also, it says the greatest secret of all successful achievement is believing. If you pretend that something is true, your subconscious cannot discriminate between truth and falsehood. Correctly programmed, your subconscious will work wonders for you. So what does that mean? That means even if you don't think you a baddie, girl, you a baddie. You better act like you a baddie. You better act like you a baddie because you getting into baddie mode. Even if your ass broke. I'm sorry. The other part of me came out. My other ego came out. If you feel like you broke, you like, oh, I'm broke. First of all, don't fix your lips. Don't say broke no more. I've stopped doing that. It's been what? Since I'm gonna say it's going on before the pandemic, I used to say that. Like 2018, 2019. I used to say that a lot. I got rid of that out of my vocabulary when I figured out what that does. Like that keeps you there. So don't say that. Just say, you know, right now my money is circulating in other places right now. I'm unable to do that at this current time. Or my money is circulating. You know what I mean? So let's get rid of that. So we need to act like we're rich, but of course don't do too much. But you get what I'm saying. There's different things that you can do, like take a moment out of your day and have a nice brunch or something, or a nice dinner. Get you a nice steak from the grocery store or whatever it is you eat. Seafood, do something that make you feel good. Because feeling luxurious is a feeling. It's whatever you deem as a luxury to yourself. So your luxury may not be my luxury. So that's the thing. I think a lot of people, matter of fact, while I'm talking about this, because the thing about me is I love etymology. I love etymology. So, matter of fact, because I don't think I broke down luxury before. So, let's go ahead and break that down. And this might be another video. I don't know. Luxury. Oh, hold on. Let's see. All right. So in around 1300, it said luxury. Hold on, I gotta make this screen brighter. Y'all not gonna believe this. Okay, there we go. So in 1300s, the word luxury meant sexual intercourse, las lascivious, lasciviousness, sinful self-indulgence. Lasciviousness, sinful self-indulgence, a sensual pleasure. So this comes from the old French word luxury, debauchery, debauchery, dissoluteness, lust. Modern French luxure, from Latin luxura, means excess, extravagant living, profusion, delicacy. Source also of Spanish lujuria, Italian luxuria, from luxus, excess, extravagance, magnificence. Probably a figurative use of luxus. The English word lost its pejorative taint, 17c, meaning habit of indulgence in what it is choice or costly, is from the 1630s. That of sumptuous surroundings is from 1704. That of something choice or comfortable beyond necessity is from 1780s. So it was used as an adjective in 1916. Okay. Okay. An adjective. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so it started as a sexual meaning in the 1300s. So old French, luxurious, lustful. That's that's interesting. And then it said it went to voluptuous. I thought voluptuous meant big. See, now I'm about to give into luxury, voluptuous of persons. Oh, okay, I get it. Voluptuous of persons, luxuriate, grow exuberantly or in abundance. Okay, luxuriate, to grow exuberantly or in abundance. So we're gonna grow exuberantly. I like that word. We're going exuberantly in abundance. Exuberant in growth or quantity. That came in the 1530s from French luxuriant. Okay. See, I like to kind of look up words so I can see where that came from. So etymology says it came from an old French word, which started off as like a sexual pleasure, then it changed later on. But anyway, thank you for joining my live. Thank you guys that's been watching my videos. I want to thank my subscribers. I appreciate you guys for joining. I appreciate the comments that I receive. I'm just very grateful for you guys. So we ended our 4 weeks in February because it's been hard for me, y'all. But I've been doing what I need to do. So we're gonna start another series in March. I'm gonna do that, record it every Sunday. For some reason, I try to do a time schedule, but I get the way my life be lifing, the time schedule. Hey, look, just put a notification on. If I go live, you'll see it. If not, it'll be in the videos for you to save it. Save a little file for yourself. Actually, I'll have a playlist already saved on my channel. So just go ahead and save it now. So all you have to do is go to it later. Because a time schedule, I have a time schedule every day. Okay. I'm talking the way how I work. There's an alarm going off every hour of the day or every 30 minutes. in my day because I have to stay scheduled for the work that I do. So forgive me if this time schedule doesn't work for me, but I will post a video as I stated. So I know what is this is Wednesday, so I didn't do it. Sunday, it was just one of those days. It was raining. I was supposed to go out and do something for a society that I'm a part of, and I just couldn't. So I say this, I'm gonna get off live in a minute, but I say this. I was talking to my best friend, and we were talking. I was just saying that sometimes we just have to just relax if you can. I don't like the term that they use now. They call it bed rotting. I don't like that. I'm just gonna say chill. So just deep, just take a moment to chill. That means if you just gotta lay down in one spot and look at the wall, do that. If you just gotta lay down and read a book all day, do that. Like choose a time frame, or if you don't have, you may not could do that, for a whole day to yourself. You may not be able to have a whole entire day to yourself. If not, at least get like an as many hours as you can to yourself, or minutes, whatever you can during that time frame. Do something that you enjoy doing. So if that's reading a book, or scrolling on TikTok and laughing and going to YouTube, or looking at your favorite TV show, just do something that makes you happy, because we work every day. Some of us work every day. And some people have families they have to provide for, you know what I mean? Um, every day you're doing something, every moment you're doing something, um, maybe for other people, but you don't have enough time to do for yourself. So, try to gather some type of time for yourself. It's okay to do nothing sometimes. Sunday, I just couldn't. I was just overwhelmed. I'm just like, I need to just lay here. And I didn't feel bad about it. That's another thing. Don't feel bad about having moments to yourself. Even if you're with yourself, you might just always be with yourself. That's still, so what? Just have some time to do nothing. Sometimes we always want to go, want to go, want to go. Let's just take a moment to enjoy doing nothing. All right. Whew. All right. So anyway, is it next week already? Sheesh, it's March already, guys. Oh wow. That's my silent scream. All right. So March is approaching already. So March, I have a new series coming for you guys. This one that's coming up is about manifesting some love, relationships, you know. So if you already in love, this ain't for you. Or if you already married and you trying to get a divorce and find somebody else, this for you. Like, okay, I'm about to get rid of him. I need to manifest somebody that enjoys me, or somebody that provides for me. And if you're a male, and you're in a situation like, okay, no, me and her is not gonna work. I need to find my person. So my channel is just not for women. It's for men, women, people who are kind, put it that way. That's what my channel's for. And yeah, so March, they say March Madness. How can I say it for love? March Loveness? No, that's whack. That's whack. March Mooch? No, that's stupid. Well, I haven't come up with a term yet. But anyway, March is gonna be our love manifestation time. It's gonna be my time. I'm about to be writing it all down. I'm about to put it all in the book. I'm writing it all down. I got things that needs to be done. Okay. I don't have time. But anyway, I'm not gonna get off topic. But I'm gonna do a video about luxuries because I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna end this one because I don't want the video to be too long. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and tell me what you thought about these questions for this week. And then I'll probably do an update video to see what you guys thought about the February series. But anyway, thank you for joining Vonnie Explains It All. You can follow me on TikTok as well, Vonnie Explains It All. Instagram, Vonnie Explains It All. I really appreciate y'all. Much gratitude. And you have an amazing year because we'll be back anyway.